Let's talk about Compton, the American city situated in Southern California, formerly known as Comptonville. A predominantly black and Hispanic area, Compton has a population of under 100,000, which is relatively small in comparison to other U.S. cities that have populations in the millions. Ever since the mid-70s, it has been a place plagued with poverty, crime, gun violence, and gangs, with more than 50 Blood and Crip sets operating in the city. But whilst Compton is a place that has been through its struggles, it is also a place that has given birth to some of the most influential, most powerful, and richest individuals the music world has ever seen. The mid-80s was a period of time when the crack pandemic had spread like a wildfire through many U.S. cities, which led to a massive rise in crime, and Compton was affected more than most. But it was during this chaos is when Compton gave birth to a hip-hop group that was about to change the face of hip-hop and pop culture forever, and whose impact would have a ripple effect that would last more than 30 years later. N.W.A, formed by members Eazy-E, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, MC Ren, and DJ Yella, burst onto the scene and took the world by storm with a brand of hip-hop that shook America to its very core, leading to the group to be denounced by the government and to be investigated by the FBI.
But the controversy only led to more publicity, which contributed to making the group more popular, leading to the group's album titled Straight Outta Compton, to selling millions of copies worldwide, firmly placing the city of their origins firmly on the map. Whilst N.W.A.'s rise to fame and record sales were equally as rapid, the ripple effects of the group's smash impact had a game-changing effect on hip-hop pop culture and is a major influence more than 30 years later, with a paper trail that has generated billions of dollars. Just as quick as N.W.A.'s rise to the very summit of the music industry, their breakup was equally as rapid. As a collective, the members of N.W.A. had unprecedented success, but as individuals, Eazy-E, Ice Cube, and Dr. Dre especially would go on to be even more pioneering and impactful, launching the careers of superstars such as Snoop Dogg, Bones Thugs and Harmony, Eminem, 50 Cent, Westside Connection, and Compton's very own, Kendrick Lamar, and The Game, who are both superstars that rep the place they grew up to the fullest.
As well as achieving much success in the music industry, the ripple effect of the group from Compton's accomplishments would reach onto the big screen, with Ice Cube going on to star in several Hollywood movies, whilst also going on to write and produce several critically acclaimed films, including the cult classic Friday, which helped to launch the career of the one and only Chris Tucker, and which also featured Tommy Lister Jr., who himself is from Compton.
Whilst establishing himself as one of the greatest music producers of all time and launching the careers of a number of hip-hop's biggest selling superstars, Dr. Dre would go on to show great business acumen, partnering with Apple in a deal that is said to take the Doctor's net worth to more than $1 billion, with the creation of Beats headphones.
N.W.A. is not the only hip-hop group to come straight out of Compton, but they were the first to achieve a level of international success that made the city of Compton a place known to folk the world over. After N.W.A. taking the world by storm, we saw the emergence of the likes of legends such as MC Eiht and Compton's Most Wanted, and known blood, DJ Quik, whilst in more recent times we have seen both Kendrick Lamar and The Game become international stars,
both artists that rep the city of Compton to the fullest. The city formerly known as Comptonville is not only a hotbed of hip-hop talent, it is also a place that has been residence to megastars such as Kevin Costner and tennis superstars Venus and Serena Williams, who all called Compton home in their early life.
Whilst Compton is a city that has been through its trials and tribulations and that has seen much hardship, there is no shadow of a doubt that it has produced some of the most powerful, most influential, and richest individuals ever seen in hip-hop and popular music culture. Having produced a list of legends born and raised in the city of Compton, whose influences went on to give a platform to some of the world's biggest selling artists, record labels, headphones, and successful movies, generating billions of dollars, Compton has proved to be a small city with a giant punch in terms of talent and cultural influence.
Whilst being known for its troubles, there is no doubt Compton is a hotbed for talent and has had an influence on the hip-hop game similar to its New York counterparts. And, in a nutshell, the game wouldn't be the same if it was not for the city of Compton. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Peace out.